Wytpod. I'm Stephen Bunyan, host of White Labs, an e-commerce marketing agency. Today's guest is Wanda. Wanda, feel free to introduce yourself and let our viewers know about your background.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Wanda Malhotra, and I've been in the beauty and wellness industry for 30 years now. And I created Crunchy Mama Box. I'm the founder of this wellness platform that curates beauty, wellness, and health products that are trending with clean ingredients, sustainable packaging. So we audit the brand's mission, how do they give back to the community, their ingredients. We review all their labels. We do research on the ingredients that they use, and then we test the products for performance. So we're a hub where we help these indie beauty and wellness brands to get their product out there in the market. We give them exposure with our audience. And then we also help consumers find clean products that are safe, healthy for their bodies and for the environment. So, and in addition to that, we also have a lot of content, wellness content, because I'm also a journalist. I have a lifestyle column at Authority Magazine. And I interview industry leaders, even the ones that are not on my platform. I also interview stars who make a difference. So we have, celebrities, musicians, actors that are, supporting a cause, either it's animal rights or for the planet or for the community, education. So it's a holistic wellness platform. And I created this after being in services, CPG, always in the health and wellness industry. So that's what I do. I love to help people find the healthier, most sustainable solution for their lives.
That is amazing, Wanda. What inspired you to create the brand?
What really inspired me to create this was, I think it's a lifelong dream, because I've been in this crunchy world since I was born. My mom was kind of a hippie. My grandmothers used to live with me, and we had our vegetable garden in the backyard. We always cooked from scratch. We had a very crunchy way of living, always very natural, very clean. And then my love for animals. I love animals. I used to adopt pets and bring them home since I was a child. Like I would go to the park and just come back with some kind of animal. the normal ones like cats and dogs, and the crazy ones that you can imagine. So growing up living like this, and then working with CPG goods, having my own brands for skincare, hair care, and then I had a brand that was a hair color, like a henna based hair color. And so I started working with CPG goods at a very young age. I started when I was 18, and I founded this company with my mother at the time. And I loved what I was doing, and I do love working with CPG brands and promoting them and selling them. But I wanted something with more like content. I wanted something that would help more brands, not just my own brand. I wanted to grow my brand, but I wanted to help other entrepreneurs that were on the same path, because it's not an easy path to be an entrepreneur in any industry, right? And the beauty, health, and wellness industry has been growing so much that the competition is huge, and the shelf space, it's so hard to get shelf space. So right now we have a big project helping these indie beauty brands. I'm collaborating with the Conscious Beauty Collective, and we are bringing brands to stores, to smaller retailers. It's called the pop-in concept. And we have this beautiful shelf that we curate like 10 to 15 brands. And we bring these brands and we give them exposure, and they sell in a location that they would not, otherwise without our program. But it's so fun because it's bringing, the community together. It's bringing great brands that people don't know of yet to communities, to people that are looking for these brands, right? They're looking for them. They just don't know that they exist. So I love doing this. I always loved helping people, connecting people, and now connecting these amazing mission-driven brands to people that are looking for a healthier way of living. It's perfect. It's like my dream, business right now.
That's awesome and amazing. Who is your ideal target audience for the brand?
So my ideal target audience are, I like to say families, because it's called Crunchy Mama Box, and it started with me as a crunchy mama trying to look for the best, safest products for my kids, for my family. But it's families, it's individuals, everyone who's looking to live a healthier life, who loves sustainability, who loves eating clean, using clean products, who likes to support small businesses, and who love to, find out what's trending, what's new in terms of ingredients, of products, and that are steering away a little bit from the conventional synthetic ingredients, food coloring, and all that. So the same thing that we put in our bodies through food, we need to think about what we're putting on our bodies. So if my target audience is really that person that is really conscious about what they're consuming, what they're eating, what they're feeding their mind and their bodies.
Definitely. What makes you different, or what makes you different than your competitors?
I really don't know, like, whom, my competitors. It's hard to say competitors in my field, in my platform, because we're a wellness platform. We have content. We also have an ethical marketplace, but I don't call myself a marketplace. I don't call myself a magazine or an editorial. I call myself really a wellness platform, a hub where we connect, amazing brands with people that are looking for these brands, these ingredients, the results that they offer. So I don't know. I like to collaborate a lot. So competition for me has to be a healthy thing, and not like, oh, my competitors do this and I do that. Like, I'm not better than anybody else, but I perform a deep analysis in every, like, with every brand that comes to us, because I want to make sure that what they are promising they do. So I think maybe our differentiation is that we test all the products that are listed on our website. So that's a guarantee that we give to all our customers, that we have tested. We know the texture, we know how it smells, we have been educated on their ingredients. So when we have, our customer service, I'm very proud of our customer service, because when they call us, they talk to real people, not to robots. So when they call us, we can give them full information, everything that we learned on the products, we can teach our audience. And if there's something we don't know, of course, we're not an encyclopedia, we're not Google, we can go and, talk to the brand founders. So we talk to the person who created that brand, with the person that is manufacturing that product. So it's just, there's no, like, it's not an automated answer. It's really a human to human connection. And that's what I love about our platform, is that it's kind of like going back to the old days. Of course, we have the technology, but we don't want to miss out on the human part of things.
100%. What are your best selling products?
Our best selling products are skincare products, bath bombs. People love bath bombs, face oils, moisturizers. But our number one, I think, are the gift sets. People love gifting our products, and it's really, it varies. Sometimes they're buying gift boxes. Sometimes they're buying like a mug that says Crunchy Mama Strong, which is the name of our community on Facebook, and our t-shirts that say Crunchy Mama Strong. So I didn't even think, when I created those, I created because someone asked me to. They're like, "Oh, can you create t-shirts? We love the name." And I said, "Okay." And I didn't even think they were going to sell, and they started selling, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool," because it is a funny name, Crunchy Mama Strong, but people love it, and they love the bath bombs, they love the skincare, they love our natural remedies. So we have this beautiful brand called Isabella's Clearly, and she creates these like rash, ointments and bed, like bites, like bug repellent for kids, for babies, and people love it because it's all natural. There's no, like, chemicals or side effects for to their products. And I love it, because people are always asking us on our Facebook group, so what, I have a rash, or I have this, I don't want to use, any like chemical products, any pharmaceutical products, what can I use? So we have all these natural remedies, and I have, like recipes that I create on our platform as well. So we have everything from recipes to products that you can buy, to content, interviews, and even pet stories. So sometimes I just for fun, I go there and I post some stories with my pets because I have a lot of pets because I still rescue. I still do the same thing that I did when I was little. And it's just it's work. Yes, of course. It's our, our business. But at the same time, it gives me so much pleasure. And I know that everyone around us, they enjoy what we do. And if they don't, I always tell them, if this is not something that you love doing, please, like, find something that you do. So our team is very much involved in all this passion that we have.
That's awesome and amazing. Um, what is the future plan for yourself and Country Mama Box?
Well, the future plan is to continue growing so that we can bring in more brands and we can promote more entrepreneurs that are doing amazing things, that are mission driven, and that are creating products that people are looking for, right? And giving them the opportunity to showcase their products, to talk about their mission, and to also fulfill their dreams through the businesses that they're creating. So the more we grow together, right? And then we also give back. This is one of the things that are like our core value is to give back. So, brands that are with us, they give back to some capacity. Some are small brands, so they can't make huge donations, but they volunteer in their community. They benefit the planet with the products that they create. They either, 1% for the planet, or they're certified cruelty free or vegan. Our plan is, the more we grow, the more we grow together, right? We grow with all our brands that are joining us and our team, and just creating this movement where we get the small brands to become bigger brands.
100%. I totally get it. So, being an entrepreneur and starting the brand, what are some challenges that you faced and how were you able to overcome them?
Well, I think the number one challenge is when you're, bootstrapping, is always you're bootstrapping, right? I don't have like a huge, VC or, any kind of financial, like no one's funding the company. So I'm growing organically. I'm growing with, the brands that are joining us. And we have a lot of support. We have a lot of like, our customers are amazing. We wouldn't be here without them, and our brands as well. But bootstrapping can always be a little challenging, so it can make your growth a little slower, although I think we've been growing very fast. And it's amazing. Like, I think the technology is something that I want to increase as we go, because technology helps. I don't want to eliminate the human touch that we have, like all the the people answering the phones and testing the products. That, of course, we can't eliminate that ever. Also because we want to employ more people. um, but the technology is something that I think has was a challenge, maybe is a little bit of a challenge, because we would like to do more. We would like to have more more technology into our platform, but we are getting there. And I think this is the biggest challenge, because we started this wellness platform with a huge demand, with people that are have some kind of illness and that are looking for natural alternatives. They're looking for something that steers them away from what they've been trying to use, and it's not solving their problems, it's not solving their migraines, it's not solving their allergy, their gut health issues that they're having. And then when they find us, they're like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I was looking for. So the I think it's been very, like, we've been very welcomed by our customers and our community. We don't have challenges in regards to that. And of course, as a small brand, sometimes you need the extra funding to do more, to get a little bit more, just more structured. But we are doing really well. I'm very pleased with where we are, and with the brands that are joining us, and with the time frame that everything is happening.
Great. Well, speaking of the community, what has been the most successful way to promote the brand so far, marketing wise?
Well, we do a lot. We run ads, of course, online ads on Facebook, Instagram. We have a YouTube channel that started so small. We started with like just a few friends, and now we're over 5,000 subscribers. So I think people like our content. Events, we've been growing our events. These have been amazing because we connect with the communities. So we have in-person events, they're not online events, and we spread out samples from the brands. And we have the last event, we had live music. We have this incredibly talented young man, Horatio Monroe, who came and he played the guitar and he sang. And we just have, I think events have been great. They help a lot. In-person events, people miss those. And all the ads that we're doing, the content that we create, the social media, and our YouTube channel has been really surprisingly growing very fast.
Amazing. Wanda, what advice could you give an entrepreneur that's looking to start a brand here in 2024?
Well, first of all, you have to be very passionate about what you're doing, because if you're not, you won't be able to handle all the obstacles and the struggles, because it is very hard. Like some people, they think that they have a great idea, the brand is beautiful, the packaging is beautiful, but then when they launch it, they expect to sell millions of dollars in the first year, and it doesn't happen. And sometimes it can be frustrating, and it also can be very detrimental to their finances. So I think you have to plan really well before launching a brand, and you have to know that you're going to have to live off your savings, or you're not going to make as much money as you think you're going to make in the first year or maybe the first years. So being aware of that is important. And I think that you have to not just follow trends, but follow really your heart and your passion, what you truly believe in, because you can't sell what you don't believe in. And you wouldn't, entrepreneurs today, they are passionate. They're doing this because they're passionate, because to just go out and get a job, anybody can do that. But to really, endure all the challenges of being an entrepreneur today in this very competitive market, that means that you're mission driven. You're looking at something really special that you want to build in your life, and give back to others, give back to the community. And I believe that if you're doing it with you're building this business with all your heart, with the best intentions, with the best ingredients or materials that you're using, you're looking at packaging, you're looking at the market, you're doing your math right, everything is, your margins are calculated correctly, you will thrive. And a good marketing plan and good partners, like not maybe not business partners, but who you're going to connect with. Because also sometimes you hire a certain company, or you hire people that are not aligned with your values or with your mission, where don't understand your goals. There's going to be a little bit of a waste of time until you get that right. So you just have to really pay attention to who you're collaborating with, partnering with. I think that's really important. The values have to be aligned.
That is great advice, Wanda. I really appreciate you coming on the Wytpod today, and thank you so much for your time and your story.
Thank you so much for having me. I love your podcast.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Have a great one.